Hello everybody and welcome back on the channel for a new video. And today I'd like to ask you the question, when will your avoidant ex realize what they lost? When will they regret their decision to end the relationship with you? The reason I'm asking that question is because we know that on YouTube and just online in general, there is an entire genre of videos typically titled, here is when your avoidant ex is finally going to realize, here is the timeline of regret of the avoidant, all of the pseudo scientific nonsense that is supposed to predict when exactly it's going to hit them and they're finally going to come back. And we know, we established on my channel that it's nothing but one of the tools that the online grifters, so the relationship coaches and whatnot, use to fuel your hope and basically use your attachment wound and your breakup pain to keep you hooked on their content. And I'd like to offer a different approach to that question. So, your avoidant ex doesn't have amnesia. All the things you remember, all the great moments that you guys shared, all the love that there was at some point between you guys, the chemistry, the fantastic moments, they remember those moments. If you could sit down right now and have a coffee with your avoidant ex and you would talk about, the good old days, they would probably say, yeah, it was really fantastic. They didn't forget those things. They simply ran out of love. And they took all of that into account when they decided to end the relationship. And by the way, this is not specific to avoidance. Human beings fall out of love. Why? Well, who knows? But it happens. However, us people with an attachment trauma, us, the anxiously attached, we don't understand that. Because when we fall in love with someone, and it could be like really anyone, including avoidance, or even worse, narcissists, abusive partners, it doesn't matter. When we fall in love, we have this thing, right? We are ready to stay in the relationship no matter what. No matter what. And you know exactly what I'm talking about because you are watching my videos. You are online during your breakup healing journey trying to figure things out, okay? Instead of just saying, look, objectively speaking, the relationship between me and my ex-partner, in this case, my avoidant ex-partner, was not working. And ending the relationship was the right thing to do. We, people with an attachment trauma, we can't do that. It's impossible. So instead, we get mad, we get pissed, we get frustrated, and we just ask the question, how is it possible that, the other person doesn't realize just how much I love them and how much love I had to offer? How can they not realize that? And you see, that is a mistake. Your avoidant ex knows exactly. They know exactly who you are, your qualities, the things you had to offer, and also the things that they didn't like about you. They know those things. And they took them into account when they decided to end the relationship. Will they ever regret their decision? Who knows? Maybe they will. Or maybe they won't. Maybe they will say, look, ending the relationship was necessary. It was the right thing to do because it simply wasn't going anywhere. We were too different. We simply, didn't want the same things in life, whatever the case may be. So they could even say that it was the best decision they ever made. Everything is possible. But as I always say on my channel, who cares? Your job right now is to put the focus on you and not them. Asking yourself the question, will they ever realize, this possible future these things that we could have done together. That right there is your attachment trauma holding you back. Okay? You're still in the denial stage of grief. You still don't want to accept the reality for what it is. Your relationship with your avoidant ex wasn't working. And now is the time to focus on yourself and stop with the shoulda, coulda, woulda, and the past and whatnot. You got to stop with that. Stop torturing yourself. Will they ever regret? It doesn't matter. It's not your business anymore. Focus on yourself. Folks, I want to thank you for watching. And as always, stay strong. Take care of yourself. God bless you.